Morning. All right, there's some sunshine coming up, so let's see if Larry will talk much. Leave him be, Anna. Get out of there. They don't love when you say hello to them like that in the morning. Morning, Larry. Cogburn. Jockey. There we go. Good morning, Larry. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning, but when you look to the west, we definitely have a lot of clouds and wind coming according to the Weather Channel, and probably some rain later. Come here, Didge. You look like you need a good petting. Oh, are you jealous? We've got more corn to transfer this morning, so we're gonna do that because it's a good morning to do that. Josh is gone for the year, Scott's gone for the year. Onyx is back, but he's out goose hunting right now, and Dad's got a thing this morning, so it's just me at the moment. So we don't have everyone we need to combine anyway. We don't really have anyone. So, we're gonna transfer. I mentioned in our previous video, we're kind of down to the point where we're playing Tetris with our grain. So we are going to pull a bunch of the center out and the top out of that big bin there, and yoink it down to the other end of the system, down into the south bin. The only way to get into that south bin is through that overhead conveyor. We can't hit it with the air system, so we got to take corn that we've already dried, that's already in storage, and transfer it over there so that we can finish up the last 180 acres and get it in that bin. Leg, overhead, we don't want that anymore. We need that one and that one. I can see the dust coming out of the vents over there, plus I know everything was flowing correctly yesterday. So this bin is roughly half full. We want to fill that thing totally up. Speaking of full bins, I'm guessing this one here is full, you know, since there's been corn trickling down out of the top since I got back here. Apparently I ran into there for about 5 minutes too long last night. The pheasants will clean that up over the winter. Since we are transferring and we've got rain coming tonight, and I don't know if we'll be combining anything or not, it's going to be a little bit of a different day. We're going to try to knock out a bunch of tillage and get as caught up on that as we possibly can. So we got Jim coming out to run the articulate tractor, and I know Lynn's going to be here at some point to run this ripper. So we'll get them all juiced up. I will throw some def in this rig while the other one's getting some diesel. Tillin, okay. I'm going to put some def, just back this up so we can get some def in this tractor for you. Okay. The only def we have left is in the Thunder Creek right now. What are the dogs up to? No good, I'm sure. The gloomy clouds have already rolled in, and we're not going to get much of anything harvested today, if anything. Which moves this mess way up on the priority list. Because as I've mentioned before, when this gets rained on, it's a bummer. I have corn transferring anyway, so I kind of got to stick around for a while. So I may as well have some fun. There goes the man, out to have fun. I'll keep doing this. It's fine. I got it. And repeat, probably 3 or 4 times every few days for a month. It's not bad. I don't want an office job. Well, Jim called. Look at these guys scooting along. Pitter patter, getting right at her. Not us though. I gotta go deal with Jim's broken stuff again.
Yep.
What did you do now?
Again, I broke it.
Huh? Yeah.
Freaking broke it!
Well,
an inch and an eighth.
30 millimeter.
Oh, is that what they
Yeah. So the good news is I got the tools to fix it. The bad news is I don't have the bolts. Dad's in Glenwood grabbing those right now.
Okay.
You can't climb under there. That's my job. I got it right here, yeah.
All right.
Well, if we get, let's see, if we get the bolt out of the back, we can get all this weight off of here.
Well, if you lift the front ones, I think we can get that back bolt out. Because I can move it.
Oh, okay. So what if you try and yank it out while I wiggle the whole thing? Is it just hitting the frame?
Yeah, see. Yeah.
Just get the front ones loose?
Yeah. This is gonna be.
Those are loose. Everything's all bent to shit though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, well, if we had a hammer like that,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's gonna swing forward, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna slide and fall off.
Well,
If you take the
what if you just
front two out?
What if I just lift it like that while you yank that bolt out and then I set it down?
Okay.
Not moving. If we pull the front two, then it'll fall too. No,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, then it'll fall to the ground.
All right, we'll just let it fall.
Well, I'll hold it.
Why don't we
Ready?
just let it fall?
Yeah, we don't. Go. Take that top plate off.
This will be the problem, huh?
Yeah, that might be it.
Oh, look at that. We're
Yeah.
gonna get lucky.
All right.
Found one washer and one bolt. Here's the bolt. He's gonna grab bolts and washers with the new ones too.
All right. All
And I
it is.
think our casting is all okay.
Yeah, this looks good. This here just busted off. You can see where it
Just broke the bolt and then the other two went.
Yep.
Everything is so simple on them, but everything is so heavy.
Yeah.
So this rear bolt, which is now a little shorter than the other two, must have broke, which is what caused these two to bend. It's these bolts that are up in this casting here that hold the disc blades on. So the back one broke and it bent the front ones. I don't think nothing is wrecked besides these bolts. Hi, are you still in Glenwood? Okay, we're gonna need something for a leveling disc here. I'm gonna get in and inspect what we need and I'll let you know, but don't leave Glenwood yet. All right, bye. This is the same thing. I think you should fold up and bring it home. Because this is gonna take the tool to get in here and compress this spring to get that bolt in there. And then we'll fix that one down there that's been missing as long as it's there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's.
No, everything's under there yet. We're gonna stop at Lynn's and pick one up.
Jesus.
Just collecting shit. Rocks. It's the big buried rocks, the boulders. The rest of the world calls them boulders because they are. They are Volkswagen-sized rocks that are out there right now that you can't see at all. But they're, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 inches below the soil. And you snag them with things and you break things. We are just extra blessed by the glaciers and the fact that they sprinkled those throughout the majority of the fields that we farm. Got another one here in the neighbor's yard that broke off right out in the field here. May as well take that one home too. This one goes to the other ripper. And they are chugging away on our anhydrous for next year's nitrogen. Our soil is cold. It's gonna freeze solid in a couple of weeks. It's well below 50 degrees now, so we can put our anhydrous on and our nitrogen's gonna stay put until spring. We've got a stabilizer in it that we're putting in there this year anyway, so we'll see how that works out, because I guess they've seen a lot of good success from that, and it makes sense. So nitrogen stabilizer going down with our nitrogen needs for next year's corn crop already. All right, so we got one leveler here, which is currently not there because it's right there on the floor. And then we've got the exact same thing broken on this one, which is going to be more of a pain because it's got all this framework around it. And then we got the blades up front that Dad's bringing bolts home for. None of it's difficult, but it's all heavy and time consuming. Well, here's the tool. I'm gonna run to lunch for a couple hours.
Yeah, I see.
We are going to see if we can get those leveling discs to push themselves into place a little bit. Jim says no, not a chance. My hope was that we could get them against the ground and they'd push themselves up a little. All hope is lost now. Okay. What if I pulled from that angle, if I came in from the other angle and the chain was pulling forward? Almost like it needs the... What if I lift it up? What if I came over the top side and lifted up? How many monkeys does it take to twist a leveling disc into place? 3 rings from the top?
14,000 bushels left.
Okay. Jim, don't let that chain come down on top of you.
Where was it this morning?
I didn't climb it this morning. I started at 8 o'clock. And it's got 3 more to go. Will that be what our math?
Yeah. You figured 5 hours.
That'd be close. It's a little slow, maybe.
I cracked it open a little more.
Okay.
About 2 more inches.
It's gone almost 4 hours. So another 3.
And Colton said that made a couple rounds.
Did he call you?
No, he was at John Deere.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's working, right, Jim?
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Sure seems to straighten it out.
That might even work when you get that in there. That might work to compress the spring.
Oh yeah, it might. Yeah.
At least halfway, so we don't have to run that nut so far.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a poor design. Yeah, that's not easy, but it might be the only way in there.
Can you come ahead with it at all?
Come ahead?
Yeah. And then raise it up.
That's about as far, I mean,
Can you go up a little now if you can? Yeah, see, the fucker ain't really twisted. It's going up.
it's just compressing, right?
It's actually getting worse, yeah.
Yeah.
When you pull the head, just kind of twist it back.
Oh, do I need to go backwards?
I go backwards.
We are gonna try now. Actually got a crescent wrench on there, big crescent wrench, and we got a chain around the crescent wrench. We're gonna see if we can wreck our crescent wrench.
Okay, I'd say twist it a little bit more.
This way?
No, I mean the skid loader and pull back.
Oh. That'll never stay on Jim's end there, will it, at that angle?
Now twist the skid loader this way.
Which way?
This way.
Right, try it a little bit.
Here, now try it. Straight.
More. Forward.
Forward. Hold it. I got an idea. Maybe we should put a big bolt through the end of the skid.
I like that idea. I'm not gonna move until you do that. We're gonna switch to plan G, maybe H.
The cylinder is close. Is that number 5, 4?
I don't even know, there's so many on this one. I'll bet it's 5.
Okay, come on, please beat it.
To get pressure off the pin.
Where are you going, bud?
I'm going where he told me to.
Yep, go up a little bit. A little more. Oh, that's pulling it up. Yeah, stay right there. I think put it float or let it down and see what happens.
On the baskets?
Yeah, let the basket
Okay.
down. Put it slow.
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
Is this locked up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, get out of there. We don't want to clean you up. We are going to try and pull the pins on this rear basket to get the frame out of the way so we can get the tool down through the middle. We got to get it through the middle hole like you can see. It'd be easy on this one, but with this one, everything's in the way. Jim's is out.
I hope this works.
Ready?
Yeah, yep. You gotta watch the frame, I think, up there.
Do I need to drive? What do I got to do? Nothing? Go up more?
I think so.
I just can't see anything.
Oh yeah, go up more then.
That should be good. Oh, a little bit.
Go.
Now we need another skid steer to pull it straight. All right, well, let's see how close we can get. I don't like you standing under there too long, Jim. Not if that comes down, are you? Because it's going to keep going, you know, it won't stop this time.
This, you can get in there.
This little guy.
I'm gonna shut the tractor off.
All right. There we go. All right. That's all it took. Easy as that. Yeah. Hold on. Stop there. We need to get the chain tighter. We're trying to compress the spring without having to. Yeah, you're compressing the spring now. Is that bolt close to lining up?
The big one, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't see that side.
Because that's all we need. It's off a 3/8 of an inch. Go a little more.
It was starting to pick up the frame. It isn't touching anything, is it?
Oh,
Pulling back.
You're pulling back, I bet, on that.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll bet. Okay, hold it right there.
It's still loose. If I had a wobble socket, maybe we could get on it. So I'll grab a wobble. wobble grabbing.
Why don't you let me get in the back and hold the disc plate?
Well, you can't pry on the head because that's paper. Got to get on my plate stream. It's coming some.
Yeah, it's coming. Can't have too far to go. You ready again?
All right.
It's coming.
Will we be able to get the new one in?
We don't know that yet. We'll worry about that in a minute here. Oh, you know the new one. Man, the new one. Hold on. How long can we get the new one in from this side and push it? And push it in because it's almost lined up as you wiggle the casting moves, so we might get an opening. I gotta go. I think up just a hair.
Is Jim in?
Yep.
Won't hurt you then?
Nope. Oh. Let's see, I got both.
Yeah.
I know, but both washers were on one side.
You let it down?
Yeah.
Putting that front disc on?
Either of you have anything to say to the guy that engineered that frame around that?
He needs to work on it.
Well, that was so inconvenient and took us so long that we've decided not to fix the other leveling disc or the original front disc that was broken because we have rain coming in 6 hours and we have a couple hundred acres to till yet, and right now we got 3 tillage pieces not moving. One there on its way, one around the corner with a guy coming to get in it, and another one that I'm gonna head down to any second now. It's not ours, but it is for the day. You'll see. But first I need to climb the bin that we're transferring into and see how much room is left in there. That'll give Dad the math to know how much longer to run this. Look at all that freedom. That is a young bald eagle trying to carry away a dead skunk. You're better than that. Come on. Okay, let's see what we have here. This beautiful John Deere 9RX 640 sports 640 engine horsepower and sits 120 inches wide at the stance of the tracks. In the back, we've got the all brand new high-speed disc, 39 feet of luxurious tillage destruction. And that's about what I know. I know they beefed up the frame on these, so this is the update to the, what model number would that be? 80, 1680? 6 something, there's an 8 in it. Anyway, it's their high-speed disc. Non-adjustable, but does a pretty good amount of tillage. Does really nice if you pull it at a high speed. Leaves a really smooth soil bed behind it. Got serrated blades in the front, smooth ones in the rear. They are independently adjustable now as far as depth goes. And it's got the big rolling baskets on it, so it's not the big rubber ones. These are the actual, I mean, I don't know what you call them, the rolling baskets. Ultra mega heavy duty rolling baskets. So the tillage piece is a unit that's actually going around right now. I don't know if it's from Deere or if it's from my local dealer, I don't know. But it's going around to several farms for several different people to try out. We're just one of the people on that list, and today happens to be that day. It's a good day for us to get that done. As far as the tractor goes, this was a trade-in. This has got close to 600 hours on it here. This was a lease that came back to them. They are allowing us to demo this for the day, try this thing out. Not because I have a YouTube channel, but because there is a real legitimate chance that I may be strongly interested in actually purchasing this machine. So they brought it out here for us, hooked it up. I'm gonna make sure there's oil in it, just as I would do to the tractors I own. Not only is there oil in it, but that looks like pretty nice, clean, fresh oil. I really like the way the tracks are spaced out. Standard, I believe, is a 90-inch spacing. We like them spaced out a little bit wider. This 120-inch spacing is nice for us, and I think one of the biggest things that was described to me for that is with our heavy black soils, we don't get mud built up in here that we've got to try to get out of there, as we've experienced in the past with narrower tracks. That was not personally on a green one, it was on a competitor's machine, which was a great machine as well, but that was one of the downfalls for sure. Well, let's go see what 640 ponies can do with 100 giant pizza cutters at 10 miles per hour. Alright, oh, looks like we gotta go this way. Auto steer. And it's got true set. So as I mentioned, we've got individual adjustments on front and rear discs. Locking those in now. And get some speed going here. There's our magical 10 miles per hour. I like it. We are covering acres. This is fast enough where I gotta pay attention or else I start running over all the tiles. But nobody is calling me saying, come fix stuff. Things are heavy. Get a chain and a skid loader. Come take this tire off of the semi. None of that. I got another antifreeze leak. None of that. I might have an opportunity to turn a podcast on and listen to a podcast for the first time since harvest started. I don't know, just something I'm thinking about. I'm gonna test this thing through the grass. So there's a little bump out here on the edge of the field, and that's because it's normally really wet in there. I think we're dry enough to go through. If not, we'll find out. We'll see what happens in the mud here, and we'll see how it does with this grass. Ooh. Oh, that wiped that right down. Apparently it is dry in there, no plugging at all. I'm gonna do that again. See if I can get in there even a little bit deeper this time, then maybe it'll be drier in the spring. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Oh, that is cute. Yeah, take that muddy spot. You don't exist anymore. I moved over to a new field here. It took me a second to figure out how to fold it up before I left for this field, but it's pretty simple actually. A set of wings as normal, and then once those are open, you just lean it back with the big cylinders in the center. Then you find your guidance line. Auto track is on. Simple. Oh, whoop, whoop. Didn't center myself quite correctly. Here we go. This is a new field for me, one that I've never actually worked in because we've never farmed it. Local guy talked to me almost a year ago about the idea that he was going to sell his field here. I talked to the landlord first, not the landlord, the tenant first, because we have a neighbor who's been farming it for quite a few years, so I wanted to make sure he was all good with that. He didn't have any interest in buying it. With what he's got going on in his operation, he told me to go ahead, go for it, because the owner was going to be selling it. So we've got a purchase agreement on this. It's not done yet, but our neighbor got the corn off the other day, and I told him I'd come in here and run some tillage on it. It's got a lot of lake shore back here, not like a big fancy lake, but like a good duck hunting lake, I hope. Got a bit of a hill in the back here where it all kind of drops off towards the lake, but soil maps look good, so I'm excited to see what it'll do. It's a little bit different looking at tracks instead of duals out there like I'm used to on an articulate. Otherwise, it's kind of like our 9570R, the big articulate with duals. I would say this may be rides a little bit smoother. It's got the newer cap, so I got a little more leg room. I got the newer monitors. Got the massaging seat. Better turn that on. Oh, I want it on high. Woohoo! This unit made relatively quick work here of this 100 acres. So I've still got 40 acres left at the other piece I got to run down the road and finish. And it looks like there's definitely rain on the radar west of us, so hopefully I can get down there and get that done. I like that the disc is not overly wide. It's about the same, maybe a little bit narrower than the tractor. My fuel chariot has arrived. I was starting to get nervous looking at that down there. I've only got about 30 acres left, but I was getting kind of nervous. It's a lot colder outside now too, and I didn't bring a coat down here. Okay, I am finished up with this machine. See the black sticky soil stuck to it? We have a lot of that, and I really struggled with this thing when I would get into that. And I know those are spots where our ripper would go through, and that's the big reason why we run a ripper. It's also the big reason why nothing with a disc blade is very popular around us, because we have so much of that really heavy gumbo, high clay, black, high magnesium soil. It gets so sticky, and it builds up into the disc blades. And once the disc blade gets bound up with that muck and it stops turning, you end up pushing a mud ball. I got it. I got everything tilled. Everything's finished, but for that reason I would be hesitant to purchase one of these in our area. Aside from that, it leaves a really nice soil bed. It's fast, it covers acres in a hurry. If we had all drier soils like this one across the road, which is right next to the field I did before, absolutely no problem. Does a really nice job. We have a lot of this type of soil, and we have years that are a lot wetter than this year. You know, the tractor, however, I'm definitely intrigued by. It rides smooth, it's got the power, it's a very good overall machine that I think could do a lot of work around our farm. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching.